Hello, welcome to another bulk sewing with me type of video. Today I'm gonna be making a batch of froggies. As you can see, I cut out some fabric, but I need to cut a little bit more because I completely forgot I had an order that will be having a froggy. But today's goal is to sew them, embroider them, stuff them, and hand sew them all in one day, since I am ahead in orders and I wanted to take the time to just bulk prep these for my upcoming event in April. So yeah. So before we start with fabric cutting, I wanted to show you guys how do I prep my fabric. So when the fabric arrives from my supplier, I tend to go ahead and fold the fabric with the nap down, sort of like I have it right here, but obviously it is like much wider, so I cut it on the fold so that that wide strip can go like shorter, so that it's easier for me to fold away into these like mini bolts and then store them in my wire shelf. And as for the fabric pieces that I would need for X and Y project, I tend to cut it into squares, mostly because of the way that I sew. For the most part, I like to have the fabric piece to be bigger so that I can sew directly on the line, so the line already has the seam allowance and it's just easier for me to sew and then cut. So here is the timer and we are going to start it now. Hello, so we just finished embroidering all of the cookie and lemon frogs. There's a total of 9 in total, not of each. And I also trimmed out the back stitches. We're currently set at 2 hours 57 minutes and 22 seconds. And I'm going to take a little break, and to then, once I'm back from my little break, I'm going to continue embroidering. Next is the knife frogs, and I'm hoping I can get started on sewing all of these and maybe have everything trimmed out and turned, and then from there we can decide if we either stuff today or stuff tomorrow. Hello, it is the next day. I ended work early last night because I was not feeling my best. We're currently at 5 hours, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds. And we have marked and pinned all of the, well, most of the froggy plushies. So I'm going to get started on sewing, and hopefully I can at least get to stuffing today. So yeah. Anything you have to say, Yomi? So here are the stack of froggies all done. I'm currently only missing to add the little leaf on their lemon frog's head, and then the hats on the coqui frogs. But so far the purple frogs, which are knife frogs, they're already done, and I just need to do the accessories. For time, we're currently at 8 hours 27 minutes and 45 seconds. So I'm going to take a tiny little break to then focus on doing the accessories for the brown and the yellow frogs. Okay? So it's the next day. I forgot to record an outro, but I managed to finish all of the froggies. I finished 13 of them. One of them was an order, so I had to ship them out today. So yeah. So the total time that it took me to make these 13 frogs was 9 hours. Again, I feel like I could have done this in a day, especially when usually my hours that I work from are 10 to 12 hours sometimes. I know it's a lot, but I do this full time. And I remember one time I did like 20 in one day, and don't ask me how. But again, it's just a quick reminder, it's very important for you to rest up and take breaks. I definitely have taken breaks, which is not on the timer, just in case. I've taken breaks between tasks, which I do recommend people to do so that you guys don't hurt yourself, especially your hands and your back, especially when you're sewing for long hours. So usually my breaks are either after embroidering everything and after sewing everything and in between stuffing. Because of your hands and you're doing a lot of hand sewing, your needle might get stuck or seep into your skin if it's doing repeating motions. So I do recommend that if you often do that, stuff half and then take a break and then stuff the other half and then hand sew in between. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your support and for watching this video. I hope it was insightful and thank you for keeping me company. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye!